Hi. If we are just getting acquainted, my name is Blockhead Bob. Now I have to get you ready for a thing called do or die, because drastic and catastrophic changes are coming your way very soon. So let's get you on solid ground so you have a chance in hell to weather the storm and come out of this thing alive. Scientists have poured billions and trillions of your dollars and their man-hours looking into the universe to figure it out. And the more they learn, the more they admit they still don't know way more than they do. Let me simplify the reality for you, and I won't charge you a penny. I'm going to tell you, I am molded out of meteor dust and cosmic rays. There is, for sure, an energy that separates life from death. And there is also a vast array of microorganisms that feed upon death and turn it back into useful growing photosynthetic organisms, or reduce it to acid, dust, and ash. All science here is either photosynthetic or tetrabasic. You are, simply put, existing on that fine line between life and death. The difference between life and death is energy. Go ask any sophisticated, dumbass, anal retentive intellectual, how is it that we exist in a fucking vacuum with a remarkably well-controlled atmosphere in a dimension where nothing else exists? How did we get here? And why are we here? You will come to the conclusion that you and me are the same. We are both simply reconstituted pieces of space dust, ash and cinders held together in an atomic form by a drop of moisture and a tiny bit of magnetism. The more things that you believe in, the more things you have a chance to become, if and when you get to the point that you don't believe in any universal concepts, golden virtues, or even humanity, and you quit trying to obtain them, the dimension you exist in will decide if you are alive or dead. We are at a point called do or die, and to be totally honest, you are in the underworld already, and the dead are for sure feeding upon you every day. I am going to tell you, there is a thing called the prime mover. It does give life to virtually everything alive, and even to some dead things like me and you too. The knowledge of all there is, logos, and the power of all there is, the prime mover, are inseparable. That's the eternal reward and freedom science will never be able to formulate, nor the pedophile Pope explain. There is no difference between the science of life and the science of character. Both worlds of physics, intellect and character all work on proven principles of simple magnetics and mineralogy. The creator of this place is an alien amorphous energy, far beyond your current geek's comprehension. There are many, invisible to atomic eyes, rays of solar, cosmic, and intergalactic energy flowing through you right this second. I don't know how anybody can disrespect the light of life and goodness when they would 100% be floating out in a vacuum of absolute death without it. I don't fucking care if you believe in a god or not. I don't fucking care if you can understand that you are already dead. I don't care if you believe in Santa Claus, elves and magical deers, Mother Nature, Mother Earth, mermaids, the Fates, the Olympians, the Great Pumpkin or Cinderella, dopey, sneezy, sleepy, bashful, happy, grumpy, or Doc. When you die, you will learn if your thoughts align with anything real, or if you are a thing called mistaken. Believe in this with all your being. When your atomic body dies, your subatomic soul will still be intact and alive. In death things await men which they cannot imagine nor have any comprehension of. You exist in a carefully created biological matrix. Your atomic body will die, and this biological matrix will provide its next mineral vessel. Some minerals can grow to handle and process light, energy, and life. Some minerals are designed to trap energy and light. Your only two choices are a three-dimensional ionic quartz olivine that can process light and life, or a two-dimensional piece of schist serpentine that can't. To be totally honest with you, where I come from, we don't create energy that isn't personable. What the fuck energy without persona or purpose would be? I don't know. Maybe just a lifeless, inert atmosphere or invisible science. What good are either of those things? If we can't see them, talk to them, they don't do anything or have a useful place in the universe. There is no need to generate or hand out energy to things which become useless or are better off dead, because they just can't stand the light of life or handle the rational truth. Just so we understand one another, do or die and better off dead are just like life and logos. They kind of travel and show up together. Aim for that crystalline olivine. You are going to be bummed out if you end up in the serpentine.
You can purchase God's new book, Northwest of Norca, at northwestnorca.com. The only two things that I can promise is that you will learn a lot and that it will be totally nuts.
By the way, I almost forgot, you can check out all of Everyday People's enlightening videos and movies at northwestnorca.com television, on YouTube, or on his website northwestnorca.com. And you can find his shorter videos on Instagram and TikTok. And if I were you, I would watch them with your girlfriend. She will appreciate your desire to be smarter and funnier, and maybe she will share some of that sugar with you.